Hi viewers, welcome back, and we welcome to you on behalf of NRI Legal Services. I had a meeting with you last time on developers claims, and today as a part of our second session we'll be handling the topic of succession certificate. And earlier we had told you that we'll be coming back to you very soon, that is within a month, but due to pandemic and we could not be able to come across you earlier, but these sessions will continue, and we'll be talking to you very often. Now today's Ask Me Anything is about the succession certificate. You are most welcome to shoot your queries on succession certificate. I must introduce my team to you. I am Kanjatendra Singh, the Vice President of NRI Legal Services. On my right, I have Advocate Nikhita. Advocate Nikhita will be assisting me in handling this session, and on my left is Advocate Ashi. She'll also help us out. So you folks, I must tell you at the outset, what is a succession certificate? Succession certificate is a document which is issued by the civil court, and it is issued to the legal heirs of the deceased person, and this is a document which certifies who are the rightful successors to the property of the deceased, to the assets and liabilities of the deceased, to the debts and securities of the deceased. So this certificate justifies the legal heirs who are the rightful successors. Also, this certificate also can be obtained only pertaining to the movable properties, and in case there are immovable properties, then one has to either adopt the course of civil litigation, or one has to go for the letter of administration. Now when there is a jurisdiction within which this succession certificate can be asked for, and the competent court before which we can seek the succession certificate is the district judge court, and also the location of the court has to matter, because the jurisdiction lies with the court within whose jurisdiction the deceased person was present at the time of death, or when the deceased person died and his properties were situated within that jurisdiction. In that jurisdiction of the court has to that jurisdiction the succession certificate suit can be filed, and the properties may be located in different jurisdictions. However, the suit can only be filed in one jurisdiction, and property, I mean to say the bank location of the bank and the bank accounts and etc. So one should go for only one succession certificate which includes all the properties. Now viewers, we are waiting for the questions from you. I hope any question from the viewers, any questions so far come from the viewers?
Yes, there is one question from Mr. Munga, where an application can be filed for obtaining the succession certificate. As sir has clearly brought out that the succession certificate is filed in the relevant jurisdiction, and it is issued by the civil court, that is by the district judge. The relevant jurisdiction is the place where the deceased owner has resided. That is by the district judge. The relevant jurisdiction where the relevant jurisdiction is, let me repeat, is the place where the deceased owner has resided, or where the movable assets are situated, like bank accounts are situated. And if two bank accounts are situated in two different cities, then the application can be filed in either of the two cities. Yeah.
Okay, I find one more question from Advocate Kabir Chopra. Nikhita, please handle this question.
So this is about the debentures. The question is, can succession certificate be filed for claiming shares and debentures of a deceased person? Thank you so much for the question, Advocate Chopra. The answer to your question would be yes, we can do that. since these are the movable assets of a deceased person, we can always file a succession certificate for obtaining the shares and debentures of a deceased person. For that matter, what we do is, if we should be having, like, there's few documents which needs to be with the person who's applying it. So we should be having the share certificates with relation to the shares the deceased person had. So that can be enclosed with the succession application, which is filed before a judge. So yes, we can always go for that.
Okay, hope you are satisfied with the query. And there is another questions from Ravina Mahi. I'll just handle this question. She is asking, my father had expired in the year 2015 in Ahmedabad in India without making any will. He has left bank accounts and insurance policies. I am one of the legal heirs of my father and have one brother and sister who are also settled in UK. Am I entitled to obtain a succession certificate from the Indian courts? Yes, Mr. Veena, very well, you can always apply for the succession certificate in the Indian courts, because the properties are located in India. And so far as other legal heirs, your brother and sisters are concerned, they can also join hands with you, and a combined succession certificate can be filed claiming all the properties or bank accounts, that is movable properties, of your father. Okay,
I would like to add something to this thing. Whatever sir has just referred to about the legal heirs, that all of you can join hands with respect to the succession certificates. Definitely you can do that. And in case one of, like, any of your legal heirs, other legal heirs, they want to relinquish their share also they can always give a NOC or a relinquishment deed in favor of one of the legal heirs, who can apply on behalf of all the others. They will be made party to the suit, definitely to the application being filed, but they can always relinquish their share, or give NOC to the one of the legal heirs in favor of the suit.
So which means that you can be the sole owner of those properties, of those accounts of movable assets, in case the application is filed on behalf of all three of you, but they can relinquish their rights in your favor. Okay, now there is another query from
Anju Gosai.
Anju Gosai. Okay,
there is one
Ashi.
query. What document should I have to apply for the succession certificate? Hello, Ms. Gosai. The answer to your query is, firstly, you should have the death certificate of the deceased owner, and then you should have the will, if it is there in the picture, and identity proofs of all the legal heirs. Bank related documents are the most important documents which you have to attach with the petition of succession certificate, like bank receipts, passbook, photocopies of passbooks, checkbooks, and FDs, RDs. So yeah, that you have to attach with anything.
I think one would be as I clearly said, the NOCs and relinquishment deeds, if they are there, so those documents. And in case of NRIs, we would also require the passport copies of those people. So in order to just complete our documentation for that matter.
Okay, when you're claiming the succession certificate, we have already guided you that you have to file an application before the court. And there is a myth that you can obtain the certificate within 45 days or within 60 days max, which is not correct, because the Indian courts have their own legal procedures, and legal procedures are little lengthy, and you need to have some patience. And I must clarify that when the application is filed for obtaining the succession certificate, then the court has to give notices to the opposite parties. Even the general public is made a party, and this notice is also to be published in the newspaper, daily newspapers, and thereafter the court waits for 30 days, and subsequently if the notice has been served and no objections have been filed, then certificate can be issued, and this is the earliest way of getting the certificate. But in case there are objections, then the court has to seek those replies from the party who has filed the succession certificate application, and even if required, the parties may have to appear before the court, and thereafter the court decides on merits for issuance of the succession certificate. So entire process, if followed, it takes minimum 6 months and maybe up to 1 year. And any other query?
Yes, so one question from Mr. Dhawan.
Okay.
I wish to understand why is it necessary to notify the public during the proceedings of the case when they have no concern with my matter. Thank you for your question, Mr. Dhawan. As per the general practice, the general public is made party to the suit of succession certificate, and this is because to invite objections from the public at large if they have any objection regarding the movable assets of the deceased person. So what is the procedure? The court directs the lawyer to get the summons published in the local newspaper for the general public, and if nobody turns up on the next date of hearing from the general public, then this particular general public party turns ex parte and the case proceeds further. So you cannot skip the part.
Yeah, right. And there are lot of questions coming up. I'll request Advocate Nikita to handle next question by Rupa.
Sir, there's a question by Roop Brar. I do not have the original documents like the bank FDRs and insurance papers. How can I claim succession certificate based on the photocopies of the documents? Hi Roop, thank you so much for the question. The answer to your question would be that generally we prefer the person should be having all the original documents with them relating to the bank or the FDRs. So, but in cases when people do come without the original documents, in those scenarios we can always enclose the copies of such documents with the succession application which is filed in the court. In those scenarios, what happens is we make parties, the concerned parties or the insurance companies, we make all of them the parties to the suit, so that at the time of the evidence they appear in the court and file their evidence, or they can just submit all the paperwork, all the required documents in order to just verify the claim made by the person who's applying for the succession certificate, and just to satisfy the court they are being called in the court. So if you do not have the original documents, that will not infringe your right to just apply for the succession certificate. You can always apply for it. So I think anything else.
Okay, good. And I find there is another question from Karamjit Kaur, and I think we have already replied to this question. Can succession certificate be filed for claiming shares and debentures of the deceased persons? It has already been clarified that we can always claim these assets are considered to be movable assets, and therefore we can claim through the succession certificate these securities, that is shares and debentures. Next question is from Mr. Ashwini Kumar. Ashwini Kumar is saying that one of his cousins' father had expired in 1980. He recently learned that there are some bank accounts which were in the name of his father. He could not apply for succession certificate on time. Is there any time limit for applying succession certificate? Mr. Ashwini, welcome to AMA, but I would clarify to you is that there is no time limitation for applying for succession certificate. Even a lot of time might have expired to the death of your father, that was in 1980, to the death of your cousin's father. However, you can still claim he can still claim the securities and debentures of his father, which are movable assets, and he can apply for the succession certificate.
In case of bank documents, those accounts.
And further, we would like to clarify that so far as the bank accounts are concerned, the bank accounts are frozen if there is no transaction within 2 years from the date the last transaction had taken place. So even if there is no transaction for more than 10 years, then those accounts are called deaf accounts, and also these accounts become inoperating. Although you can obtain the succession certificates pertaining to these accounts, but these accounts will have to be made operative before you claim the amount lying in those bank accounts. Thank you, Nikita. Next question from Swanika Chug.
Yes, there's a question.
In case of will.
In case of will, you can handle this.
In case of will made in UK, can it be filed in the Indian court to get succession certificate? Thank you for your question, Ms. Chug. Yes, you can apply for the succession certificate on the basis of the will which is made in UK. However, please keep that in mind that you have a probate order regarding that will. just to prove the genuineness of the will, you have to file the probate order along with the will when you are seeking the succession certificate from the Indian court. And we need to file the original will or probate order, otherwise certified copies of the will or probate order in the court, and then on the basis of this will, which is executed in UK, the court will grant you the succession certificate.
I would also like to clarify that if there is some provision in any foreign country for grant of succession certificate, it can even become admissible in India if you have obtained succession certificate pertaining to Indian properties. However, the proper stamp duty as per the Indian Stamp Act has to be paid on that succession certificate. Then that succession certificate can also be valid in the Indian courts, right? And then there is another question from Samir Sam. Nikita, you can handle.
The question is by Mr. Samir Sam. Hi, Mr. Sam. The question is, you have filed for succession certificate in Ludhiana court. By what time I will get it from the court? The timeline generally for obtaining a succession certificate is generally a year, up to a year it takes from the filing of the succession application in the court. But it depends case to case. In case there is an objection from one of the parties, or there is a discrepancy, or there's something which needs to be clarified by the court, then it might take a little more time. But general rule is that it take up to a year for getting the succession certificate from the court. So
Okay.
I think
Another question from Ramesh Verma.
Ramesh Verma. Mr. Verma is asking, the court has passed decree for grant of succession certificate. However, my lawyer is asking me to deposit some security before the succession certificate issued by the court. Am I required to deposit any such security? Indemnity
Okay.
bonds?
I would like to clarify here that it is not mandatory all the times that the court may ask you to deposit some security, but sometimes the courts ask the person to whom the succession certificate is granted to deposit the security. It can be in the form of surety or sureties, or in the terms of some security, whereas basically the person who is given the right as a successor to the movable assets, and the security is deposited with the purpose that any other person who may be having subsequently any right over the assets, then that security is deposited from that point of view. So it's indemnified in the name of that person. The security is indemnified in the name of that person. So sometimes the court asks you to deposit the security. It is not always. Okay. There is another question from Mr. Sangam Singh. Is succession certificate required if there is already a nomination in the account or insurance? Okay, you can handle this, Ashi.
Is succession certificate required if there is already a nomination in the account or insurance? Thank you for your question, Mr. Singh. Yes, succession certificate is still required because the nominee with the bank account is just a trustee, and it does not define the rightful rights of the person who is going to get the movable asset. So yeah, in such cases also you are required to file the succession certificate.
Okay. There is one more question from Ms. Shivani Sood. She is asking, can a succession certificate be issued in the name of my minor niece? I would clarify that the succession certificates are not issued to Ms. Shivani in the name of minor, but minor can always apply for the succession certificate through a guardian. So succession certificate can be issued to the minor through a guardian. And there are so many other questions which are coming up, but I'll take one more question, that is by Ms. Padma M. Ashi, we can have that question.
I lost my dad and mom 2013 and 16 respectively. I don't have legal heir certificate and no help in obtaining one since property dispute is going on with brothers. I have death certificates. Is there a way to obtain that online? And is legal heir certificate important for succession certificate? I don't have legal heir certificate. Okay. So if the dispute is going on, property dispute is going on with the brothers, I guess this is regarding the immovable property. As you are asking, as is legal heir certificate important for succession certificate? No, legal heir certificate is not important for succession certificate. You can individually move for getting the succession certificate, and I guess there is no will in the picture also. The question is not that clear, right, sir?
But we can explain her that as she is asking, legal heir certificate important for succession certificate. It is not important, because legal heir certificate is for identifying the legal heirs of the person, and succession certificate is for the authentication. It authenticates the persons, the rightful successor, right? And now there are large number of questions which are coming. I would like to say here that we had a 20-minute session with us. That 20-minute session is almost completed, and we'll continue with the sessions with you. Whatever queries we have got on this our Facebook account, we will be replying to you separately. We'll interact with you separately, and one-to-one will be coming across to you again. And I would like to thank on behalf of NRI Legal Services all the viewers for sparing your time, and you are always welcome to ask your queries, to put your queries anytime, all the times. We are here to answer your queries. And I would also like to thank my team, that is Advocate Ashi and Advocate Nikita. Thank you so much, viewers.